What's up, guys? This is Jake from the Tree of Woe Show talking to you about why I hate Sheamus. Our Q&A inbox, our comments, everything, Twitter, it's been blowing up asking, hey, Jake, why do you hate Sheamus so much? Really, it comes down to four things. And these four things are everything he's got going on with him, broken down to four segments. So, here we go. The first thing is he's been pushed to the moon when there's been more deserving people who haven't got the shot. Let's go through how they got Sheamus over. They started off King of the Ring, Royal Rumble champion, a babyface moment at SummerSlam. All this stuff. He wasn't supposed to win the Rumble. It was supposed to be Jericho. We all know that. And because they went with Sheamus, whoa, he's going to get over now. When really, he hasn't lost clean since before Money in the Bank. I looked it up. Has not lost clean by pinfall or submission. He's been DQ'd, and he lost via countout to Mark Henry. And that was his last loss that wasn't a DQ. So we're looking at a guy with a Goldberg-style streak, and none of you are saying anything about it? How come it's not cool when Goldberg does it? Like, oh, the streak's been on for so long. Oh, he's not very talented. Cena never loses. How come Cena never loses? Sheamus is on a fucking 8-month losing streak. Am I the only one seeing this? Is this some elaborate ruse to see if... Is this like the Truman Show? Where everything's fake around me and everyone... Really? I'm not even sure if you guys are watching the same programming as I am every week. But let me put it this way. If you were to, let's say, have Daniel Bryan win King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, and have all these great babyface moments, do you think he'd be over? I think if he'd go to King of the Ring, he would have better than King fucking Sheamus. That was bad. Oh, and because Triple H's best buddies, he's in WrestleMania match against Triple H and all that, and he wins the Rumble all of a sudden. And now he's the face of the company. He is the newest member of the Breakfast Club. For those of you who don't know what the Breakfast Club is, it was started by Off the Rope Show, and it was originally Cena, Triple H, and Randy Orton. And those were the three guys that no matter what we're going to stay on top of the company. Guess what? There's four now. Sheamus is the fourth member of the Breakfast Club, whether you refuse to admit it or not. And to be honest, he is the least appealing of all four when it comes to these next three categories. The next category I'm talking about is his move set. His brogue kick is a modified big boot. It's his most creative one. I'm pretty sure he stole it from somebody. I'm not really sure. He used fucking razor's edge to the point to where I'm not sure I could shave with that razor. It was the least impactful, overextended cross powerbomb, whatever you want to call it. The razor's edge that Razor Ramon always did. He moved Celtic cross. Least impactful move I have ever seen. Looks like a person was about to go down a slide at Waterloo. Not Waterloo, Iowa, but Waterloo in San Dimas, California. That's how the person did. They were going from here to a straight this angle and slid across the mat. Doesn't look like it hurts at all. Looks like it's a lot better than getting punched in the face. Oh, and his newest one where he does the modified Death Valley driver, stolen from, I don't know what to call him, John Moxley or Dean Ambrose at this point. Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever you want to call it. He's been doing that for years, and all of a sudden now Sheamus is about to go on this great title run, and he needs a better finisher. So let's just take it from one of the biggest stars FCW has, who's going to be up as soon as they have a gimmick for him. That's smart. Maybe he's going to do the damn Claudio Castagnoli uppercut. Heroes welcome. Who knows what he's going to do next? Maybe he's going to steal Avada Kedavra. How the fuck you say that? Not a big Harry Potter guy. Maybe he's going to steal that from Seth Rollins next. Who knows? And it's not just like his finishers suck because they're stolen from other people. He doesn't even do them right. By the way, he has the worst variation of a Death Valley driver I've ever seen. Anyways, his 5 moves of doom suck. He's got the dang cross, and then he's got the shoulder block off the top rope where he goes this high off the turnbuckle. and half his moves are fucking illegal. It's like, oh, I'm gonna this Irish hand grenade. That's illegal. Justin King would call that out in 5 seconds, but because he's a face, he doesn't get DQ'd for it. Oh, it's awful. And then the switch from moveset to actual ring work. Dude does not understand psychology. He'll get his arm beat up the entire match. He'll be using that arm and all that stuff. I don't think he realizes that there's more to wrestling than just going out there, going through a strategic plan of moves, and then hitting a finisher. It's supposed to be a story told. His story told is he'll fight you, and he'll forget stuff halfway through because he has such adrenaline. Oh, and ring work. He hurt Christian like 3 times, and because of that, he won the Rumble. Miz dropped R-Truth once, D pushed, all that stuff. It doesn't make sense how you're gonna bury somebody, but not you're gonna. Wow, congrats, you hurt Christian. You're going up. Wade Barrett, oh, you hurt Randy Orton. Pew. Oh, Big Show, you hurt Randy Orton. Boop. It does. Oh my gosh. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, and when's the last time he put somebody over? When's the last time you watched a match and said, man, Sheamus is surely making him look great? No. Christian feud? No. Let's see. Barrett feud? No. Everything before that? No. Mark Henry didn't look good against him at SummerSlam. From then on, he hasn't had a match where you said, wow, this guy looks like he's a real viable contender against Sheamus. Nope. Oh, and Wade Barrett's push that Randy Orton was helping along. You guys want to hit on Randy Orton? Okay, Randy Orton, he was helping Barrett look as a viable heel, losing to him clean on SmackDown. Orton gets hurt, Sheamus goes in there, and Sheamus refuses to lose like the 96 Seattle Mariners. Which I'm cool with if it's baseball, and it's not supposed to be an even event where both guys get pushed up as opposed to this, to where Sheamus now has no room to stand on. And finally, this is the part where I'm going to get the most slack. I don't like his gimmick. I'm sorry. It's cool that he's Irish. It's cool that he's not from America. But we don't need to be reminded every time when he says fella, talks about calls people lad, or talks about some dumbass farm story from his great-grandpa Earl and how he used to work at the farm and he used to take the cattle and rope them. It's just some bullshit. And then when he's not doing that, he's got his little mean guy run on, fist all balled up, elbows all askew. No, it's not how you run. Like, you guys supposed to be, you guys want to call yourself professional athletes? No one runs like this, except for God, because God's running form is where it's at. And then when he gets there, all he does is scream and then hit people in the face. I love how he's been around, and his character has not developed. He's only gone from face to heel to face to heel, all that stuff. And I'll be honest, if you're going to come out and try to defend Sheamus, and you have to defend Orton, Cena, Triple H, everybody, I'm not going to listen. Unless you go with the video response, that'll be cool, because at least you're putting forth some effort. But don't come at me with some little 500 character YouTube response like, oh, you're just racist against Irish people. You don't like gingers. Yeah, because that's why I don't like him, is because he's a ginger. Because I didn't say anything about him being pale. I'm cool with that. I'm quite the pale person, I'm not exactly tan. You don't see, it's not that. It's truly because I cannot stand watching a single one of his matches because they don't do anything for me. Neither do his promos. And to be honest, it's kind of a travesty that he is in the main event of WrestleMania, and he's probably going to win. If you were to flip the roles, there is no way Sheamus would have got over as the whole Money in the Bank winner, Weasel champion, and Daniel Bryan would have been over in a heartbeat if he would have just had a King of the Ring tournament moment, because he actually knows how to wrestle. He can say as much as Sheamus can say. I'll give him that much. I don't get it. I will never understand Sheamus. Maybe he'll get better. Maybe I'm out of left field here, or maybe you guys just need to acknowledge the fact that Sheamus is the worst member of the Breakfast Club, hands down. And if you talk about how much you hate Cena or Orton and you support Sheamus, you are a hypocrite. Hashtag heel. Call it like it is.